The War of the Keys, the history and legacy of the military conflict between the Holy Roman Empire and the Vatican. Written by Charles River Editors. Narrated by Bill Caufield. Introduction. It has been famously pointed out that the Holy Roman Empire was neither holy nor Roman. And it was also not an empire in the sense people expect when hearing the term. In theory, the emperor was the highest prince in Christendom, and his dominion extended the length and breadth of Western Europe. The empire had been created by the papacy when Pope Leo III famously crowned the supposedly unwitting Charlemagne in St. Peter's Basilica, intending to recreate the Western Roman Empire. In truth, the imperial power did not extend beyond Central Europe, which by the beginning of the 16th century included Germany, northern Italy, and the Netherlands, and even in these lands, the emperor struggled to command obedience. His dominion over northern Italy was theoretical only. The cities of the Netherlands were deeply conscious of their ancient rights and privileges, and Germany had long ceased to be compliant. The latter had become a collection of principalities, dukedoms, and bishoprics, which vied with each other and pursued their own agendas. They were, however, united in only one sense, denying the emperor power and resisting attempts to centralize the government. At the same time, the secular sovereigns frequently butted heads with religious authorities back in Rome, and these conflicts took place over the course of several centuries. For example, in the 11th century, the tensions between the Holy Roman Empire and the Church over the power to invest bishops with authority led to decades of civil war in Germany, on the way to establishing the relationship between church and state, elevating the status of the papacy, and weakening the Holy Roman Empire. But it was not until the 13th century that the conflicts actually took on a military nature. What is crucial in understanding the conflicts is to not view them with the benefit of hindsight. Most importantly, no nation as people recognize it today yet existed, as England, France, Germany, and Italy were largely geographical expressions, not national identities. Western Europe was based on feudalism, and society was structured around personal relationships rather than national characteristics. Members of a feudal system swore fealty to a superior in exchange for land or protection. At the top of the pyramid was the king, deemed to be God's representative. He apportioned land to the great nobles, and they vowed their obedience and arms to him. In turn, the nobles established similar contracts with lower vassals. At the bottom of the feudal pyramid were the landed peasants and the landless serfs, who paid for protection.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?